All right, so we're up here with Tony Cordova at Scale House Brewing today. Tony brewed a beer pale ale featuring our HBX001 coming out of our boot camp yard here in New York for our Hop Unity Committee, basically to take the hops that we've got growing from the boot camp yard and other experimentals, basically to take them to the next level to see if they're worthy or make sense to even do anything for commercial production. So, Tony, what's your thoughts on the beer? Tell us a little bit about the beer that you made, and also about some thoughts on hops.
Yeah, so this beer is just a classic pale ale, really kind of old school. I used all New York State malt and obviously all of the HBX001. And I think that I just went for a very well balanced pale ale, and just so we could highlight the hop as well. And I think it turned out great. The bitterness is really nice and soft. It's there, but it's balanced with the malt really well. There's a lot of like orange. I even get like a little bit of like mint added to it. There's a nice earthiness as well. I think it's just a really well-rounded hop and in a well-rounded beer as well.
Awesome. I mean, so for pale ales, do you think this is pretty good? Do you think this could work in IPAs maybe?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I would love to try it in an IPA, but I think something like this is like, it's a good example of what the hop can do. And me, I mean, the balance is so nice. It just has that like really nice flavor, and it works really well.
Awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about the the rub, the pellets, all that. And what was your thoughts on the first initial, rub up? I know that we got you some Holden samples,
Yep.
and obviously we got your pellets to work with and whatnot. So what was your thoughts on those?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I do when I'm rubbing hops is I look for flaws. And the nice thing about this one is I didn't smell any garlic, I didn't smell any onion, and that's like obviously not something I want in the beer.
Right.
It's very grassy, very lemony, and I just knew that it would work well in something like this. Generally, when I look at pale ale and I want the pale ales I want to drink, I prefer something a little bit more like the piney range, and this kind of hit that note in a way when it comes to like being more grassy and a little bit earthy. But the orange that comes through is really, really nice as well.
Sweet. So you guys released this last Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten any feedback from your consumer base? I mean, obviously the tap room's pretty packed.
Yeah.
But wasn't sure about over the weekend and everything too. Like, did anybody say anything about it, or what's the rest of your team say about it so far?
So I don't really have any customer feedback, but the team loves it. The team is super excited about it. The owner in particular is very, very high on it. There's another friend in town that we had beers with him yesterday, and he drank one beer, and then before you knew it, he was on his fifth one. So
That's good. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, exactly. So it's super easy and super, it's great. And a great beer.
Well, that's also kudos to you too for doing.
Well, I mean.
So with this hop in particular, what's your thoughts? Like, what else would you? Let's talk about what it was like.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts of what else you might want to try this? I mean, or where did you look back up? Second, where did you put this in the room?
Yeah. So my bittering edition was just like a very small amount of Magnum, but then like about 10 minutes, the second charge was either 10 minutes or 20 minutes before end of boil, which I don't remember exactly what it was, but I wanted to get some of that HBX001 flavor in there. So I added a charge then, and then I also added another charge in the whirlpool, so that I could get some of that aroma. And then I did about 1.5 pounds per barrel of dry hop.
Okay.
There would be at least some portion of this hop throughout the entire process. I got the majority of my bitterness, like the bitter backbone, which is like my first charge. That just came from Magnum, but like all the other bitterness came from the 20-minute edition, which was pretty hefty. And then the whirlpool for some that second charge, and the whirlpool for flavor and aroma, and then a greater aroma charge. And I also want to be pretty delicate with the hop as well. I didn't really want to overpower anything, so that's why I only did a pound and a half per barrel.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not like super crazy in today's
today's 3 to 5 pounds per barrel. You know,
so that's pretty good. I mean, the flavor definitely comes through the beer. We've really only ever had 2 other beers done to this hop. One was Burton IPA.
Oh yeah, nice.
And some similar characteristics are coming out of the hop now for sure. That was more of 7%. So the orangey marmalade notes are definitely coming through.
Yeah.
Nice. So what? Now that you've gotten to play with the hop a little bit, what would you think is like if you were going to brew with this again?
Yeah.
Where else would you like to see this hop?
I mean, my main thought is that it would probably replace some Centennial that I'm using. If I were, if I were to replace that, then yeah, probably. Especially, it's just like I don't know. It's a very well-rounded hop.
Yeah,
it's very like it's delicious, and it's also like, I don't know, easy to work with. All that is good. So
I mean, you talking about Centennial. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, we don't hear that often, obviously, but I think it does have some complexities to it that kind of lend itself towards a Centennial.
I guess one thing I would say is it's definitely not a noble type. It's definitely punchier than any kind of like spicy kind of like a Crystal or like a EKG or a Teton or anything like that. It wouldn't replace anything like that, but I think it's punchy enough to like stand out like a Vista or like even like a really nice Cascade.
Cool. Yeah. Potency level, where would you put it on a scale of 1 to 10? At least in this beer, I guess, right? You know, what, 5%, right?
Yeah, this is 5%. I don't know. That's a good question. Probably like in the higher, like above 5, maybe like 6-ish, 7. Yeah.
It's nothing too crazy.
No. It's definitely not crazy, which is kind of nice. I don't want to be like in the subtle, just well-rounded. Awesome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you brewing with this hop.
Hey man, I appreciate this relationship. It's great. So
awesome. And hopefully there'll be some work coming up in the future. So if you guys are in the Finger Lakes, be sure to check out Scale House Brewing, get some awesome pizzas. Check out the HBX Experimental Sounds. Let's see what comes in.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Okay.